Hi, my name's Lindsay and this is my very first YouTube video. I'm going to start making YouTube videos about makeup and fashion and hair. Anything within those topics really that you guys want to see. I've been watching these types of videos on YouTube for a while now and they're my favorite. I'm kind of obsessed with them, so I thought that it would be fun to join. The look that I'm going to be doing today is the look that I usually wear to school in terms of the eyes and then my lips and my blush. I don't know how well you guys can see. I'll be inserting a picture. This look comes from a palette. When I first was starting to learn how to use makeup, I really didn't even know how to use a palette. There would be simple instructions that would tell you where to put what eyeshadow, but I didn't know how much to apply or if I was even applying it in the correct places. This is also good for that. It's just a really simple step-by-step instruction about how to use the palette that I use every day, as well as what I used to go with it. I hope you guys enjoy it. The palette that we're going to be using today is a Maybelline palette. It is called Designer Chocolates. I don't know, well, you guys can read that. Looks like this. This is an unopened one. This eye is done, and this eye is not. This eye is the one I'm going to be working with for you guys. I don't know how well you guys can see the look on that. So I'm going to insert a picture of what it looks like with the different colors and everything. Before I do anything with my makeup, because I have kind of side bangs, I put them back with this just Barrette, and I just put them back. And then I use hand sanitizer. Before I do anything with my makeup at all, I use hand sanitizer to make sure that my hands are clean before touching my face and my skin, just because I don't want to put anything on my face. Okay. Then we prime our eyelid, and I'm using e.l.f. Eyelid Primer. Yeah. Okay. So it's just a kind of like a sponge tip, kind of like a lip gloss, and I just sometimes just take it out. And we do a couple strokes. Enough so that we can get it on the eyelid, but also up into the eyebrow and brow bone. I'm going to get a little bit more, because the eyeshadow that we're going to be putting on does go all the way up. So we want it to stick all the way. Okay. So now I'm going to open my palette, and I am currently using for my eyeshadow just the same brush for the whole look. I don't know how good that is, but it is Sonia Kashuk. I don't know, I'm probably saying her last name wrong, but using one brush for the whole look, it doesn't like blend the colors where it's not supposed to, so I don't know, I don't really mind. So we're just going to take the brush, and we're going to first start with this cream color in the biggest spot right there, and we're going to put that all over the lid and all the way up to the eyebrow. It will act as a highlight for the entire look, as well as kind of an illuminator beneath the soft brown that we're going to put just on the lid. So if you don't mind, I'm going to just put it on in this mirror and then kind of explain to you what I did, because putting it on in the camera of my computer just doesn't really work well for me. Okay. So we're just going to put it on the eyelid and kind of blend it up all the way to the eyebrow. It's kind of shimmery, which is nice. I think it acts as a really pretty highlight. And then if you get some where you think you're not supposed to, kind of in your V, you can just brush it out a little bit with your finger. But since it is such a light color, such a light cream, almost white, you can't really see it where it's not supposed to be. What if you think you mess up a little bit? You can just use your finger. Not a big deal. Okay. Alright, that looks good. I don't know how well you guys can see that one either. You can see it's a little brighter than before. Okay. So the next color that we're going to use is this really soft brown right here. And we're going to take that and put that all over the lid. So just get a little bit on the brush, good amount, yeah. And you can always get more. This part I always spend a long time on because I'm always afraid that you can't see it, there isn't enough on, because it is a very light color. So I would just suggest doing it until you think you've got it, until you can see a difference between that and the rest of the color that goes up to your eyebrow. The difference between the white and soft brown, almost tan. You can kind of, to finalize it, kind of swoop it through the crease. Just using a really thin part, like the very top, and just go like that, kind of windshield wiper motions in the crease. Yeah. Now is my favorite part. We're going to take this pink right there, which I always like to think acts as like a raspberry in these designer chocolates. I think that's fun. And it's my favorite part of this palette because while it is a really soft palette and casual, the pink adds like a kind of pop. And I don't know, I just think it's really pretty. It's a little bit unexpected. It makes it a little bit more exciting. And that will go in our crease. Now, the crease is the line between the lid and the rest of the up into the eyebrow. So we're going to do just like we did before with the finalizing the line of the soft brown. We're going to do that with this. So we're going to take the very top of the brush and kind of just put that there and sweep this across. And you can always get more, just like that. And the key here would be using the top because that's the thinnest part. And then you can always flip the brush around to where we're having the upside before so that you can get the color that was on the other side of the brush as well. That helps. I always like to go up close to the mirror to see if you can see the color because they are such light colors. I don't know how well you guys can even see that. Looks like the other eye. So I would say that's it for the eyeshadow. The palette does come with another shadow. It's this dark brown at the bottom, but that is meant to be used as a liner. And I guess you could line your lower eye with that. I've tried it before. I didn't think it looked that good. I have trouble lining my upper eye, honestly. Like, for some reason, I'm incapable of doing it. I always, when I think I'm getting close to the lash line, it's like always in the middle of the lid. I don't know what my problem is. So that's going to be it for our eyeshadow. It's quite a light look, but I will insert that picture, as I said. The next thing that we're going to do is take our eyeliner. For this look, I am using a brown liner. It is the Revlon ColorStay Eyeliner in black brown. Just looks like that. Okay, so we're just going to take the blush, MAC. I forget the exact name. I'll write that in the down bar. That's where I'm going to put all of the products that I've been using. I use an e.l.f. blush brush. My lips face, it's good. We're just gonna open it up. It's a coral color, but not like clownish. It has shimmers in it as well, so that's nice. We are just going to take, I think about just like 2 soft strokes, and we're gonna tap off the excess and smile. And we're just gonna put it all the way up into our hairline there, cheek to ear. How well you guys can see that color. So you can see the apples of your cheeks and up into the hairline with your ear. And if you think you need more on either side, you can always add more. The most important thing is just to make sure it looks even. If you ever think that it doesn't, that you need to lighten the color or just blend it, take like a fluff face brush. This is a bareMinerals Flawless face brush. Just blend it out a little bit if you think you need to. Not too much. Now for our lips, finally, we are going to use this Rimmel Moisture Renew Coral Shimmer. That's what it looks like on the bottom. It's a coral color, and I chose this color for the look today because I am wearing coral on my sweater. Just apply it, rub it in, nothing fancy. Just make sure you have the color on. And it has shimmeries in it. It's nice. But we are going to add some more shimmeries with a Revlon lip gloss. I'm not sure of the color. I'm sorry. It's a coral color, and it has a lot of shimmeries in it. And it's a super lustrous lip gloss. Take it out, wipe off the excess little pieces that come on. Put it on the bottom, rub it in. You can need a little more on the top. Take what's left, put it on top. Take the Barrette out. I would say that that's our look. It's very simple, very cute, very casual for school. I think that the lips and the pink in the eyeshadow add a really nice pop to the look. It's very put together, I think.